Hey home price, but you guys thought I forgot you today. Last video of the day is going to be God bless the USA. I could totally get into the politics side of patriotism and all that stuff, but it's not a political channel. I don't want to get into that stuff. Let's just say that I'm not happy with the way the country is being run. All right, so enough of that. Anyway, you probably noticed a bunch of reactions to a band called The Warning. Three sisters hailing from Mexico. They do sing in English. They're incredible. If you like rock, check them out. I love them. So the requests are just coming in like crazy. I got so many comments coming in. I just can't even keep up. Subscribers are just jumping up. So super cool band. Anyway, I just chose this. I love Lee Greenwood. I love this song. It's such an iconic song from back in the day. And Lee Greenwood has always been so talented. And we don't have to go into home free, right? We know how good they are. So let's jump in. And this is with the United States Air Force Band. So I am an Air Force brat. My dad was in the Air Force for 20 years. My uncle 30. My sister 20. My brother-in-law 20. Well, I was in the Army. My other two brothers were in the Army. Military family. Anyway, let's jump in. Nice.
If tomorrow all the things were gone, I'd work for all my life.
He sounds great.
And I had to start again with just my children and my wife.
I thank my lucky stars to be living here today, where the flag still stands for freedom, and they can't take that away.
Looks like a Chief Master Sergeant, I do believe, if I remember my ranks correctly. You know, I always loved the Air Force life as a kid. I find today that most kids don't want anything to do with it. However, I think it's great for kids to do. You go in, do your 4 years, get your college education paid for, get a trade. It's 4 years. When you're young, boom, that time's gone. And I always told people, a nephew of mine, oh, I can't find a job, uncle. I'm like, unemployment, ends when you raise your right hand, man. Go in the military. But no dice. Instead, wound up getting into a whole bunch of trouble and going to jail. So much for my advice. I love being in the military, guys. I loved all of it. Moving around, the Air Force bases, the Army bases. It was just a great experience. So for me, when I see that Air Force logo, especially, being in it, as a kid with my dad, it just holds a special place for me in my heart, the Air Force and the Army. So I love this. This is cool. Let me back this up just a teeny bit so I don't get in trouble. You know who you are. No, I'm just kidding.
You can't take that away.
And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt
I love this
land.
God bless the USA.
God bless the USA.
Incredible.
From the lakes of Minnesota
to the hills of Tennessee,
across the plains of Texas,
Goosebumps.
oh, from sea to shining sea, from Detroit
Man, whenever Tim he starts with that bass, I literally I just get like covered in goosebumps, guys. I love Tim, and I'm not afraid to say it. I'm man crushing, okay? I love Tim. Austin too. What can I say? I'm man crushing on him, and I admit it. I love him.
Oh, from sea to shining sea, from Detroit down to Houston, and New York to LA,
Nice.
where there's pride in every American heart, and it's time we stand and say, oh, and I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free, and I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I'd gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today.
I love this, guys. I really do. The Air Force has such talent. People don't think of it that way. I remember when Pease Air Force Base in New Hampshire was still open. We were stationed there, and there was like some kind of show that they put on. The Air Force put on, and I'll never forget it. Some guy, the lights all went dark. They must have wrapped him up with like Christmas lights or something like that. But he was doing like the robot moves and stuff like that to some disco song. I don't remember which one it was. Maybe it was like Funky Town or something like that. But the talent that they had, people singing, people playing instruments, it's incredible. I feel like a lot of people don't look at military members like normal people. You know what I mean? They play guitars, they can sing, they can do anything we can. And I love them, and I respect everybody in the military and everybody who's been in the military. It's a great life. You're young, you're starting a family. It's a great life to have. Guaranteed housing, medical, dental. I sound like a recruiter. Yep, I sound like a recruiter. Don't mean to be. I'm just stating, my experiences. We were stationed in Elmendorf Air Force Base, Alaska. What an incredible experience as a youngster. Tons of snow, and the northern lights there are unbelievable. Many other places that we've been to, but anyway, you guys probably don't want to hear me running my mouth. So, let's continue.
Next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt of this land. God bless the U.S.A. God bless this country. And I'm proud to be an American. When at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless, please bless the U.S.A.
That was awesome. I don't have words. It was awesome. Again, Lee Greenwood sounds great. The Air Force Band, incredible. Wow. You just got to love it. I mean, and Home Free supports the military and veterans. This we know. So that makes me love them even more. You know what I mean, guys? It really is a good way of life. I wish more young people would actually join. And I read an article about how the vast majority of kids today can't pass the entry test, the ASVAB. Armed Services Vocational Aptitude Battery. They can't even pass. One of my other nephews couldn't pass. I was like, he's told me I couldn't pass. I'm like, well, number one, I was in. He was doing it on the computer. Number two, I did it on the computer and passed with like I don't even know, 80 something. Anyway, my friends, the code word for today. The code word for the day is Beeman's gum. See if you remember Beeman's gum. All right, guys, we'll see you next time. Have a good one.